All right, guys. That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? You know, an actor out there who everybody loves. He's dynamic. He's great whenever he pops up on screen. He's in a couple of very popular things. And yet, for some reason, Jon Bernthal has not really been able to crack that glass ceiling into like A-list status but I mean, he's got the looks, he's got the talent, he's got the projects,
the intensity.
He's got all the tools, but for one reason or another, he's never really broken into that A-list status. Well, he's about to join the company of a lot of A-list, including with the director. As it's now been announced, this comes us from Deadline. Jon Bernthal has joined Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. This comes to us again from Deadline, who wrote the following. Christopher Nolan's adaptation of The Odyssey is adding to its already stellar cast, as sources tell Deadline that Emmy winner Jon Bernthal is boarding the film. He joins a cast that includes, get this, Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, and Charlize Theron. Last month, Universal revealed that Nolan's follow-up to his Oscar-winning Oppenheimer would be an adaptation of the epic poem composed by Homer around the 8th century BCE. You know, when you think this cast can't get any more stacked, then all of a sudden, oh, by the way, we're adding Jon Bernthal. And by the way, good for Jon Bernthal to get added to this, because like now he's joining a movie with multiple Academy Award winners, probably the most prestige director working today. I mean, this is really good for him. And again, I don't know, Rob, if this will be the catalyst that moves Jon Bernthal into like A-list status. I mean, he was in the incredibly popular Daredevil. He got his own spin-off series, which everybody loved. Of course, he was an early member of the Walking Dead family. He was great in Mystic River. And what was the Matt Damon car racing one again?
Ford v Ferrari.
Ford v Ferrari. I thought he was, I mean, not a huge role,
but great in it.
I mean, that's him in everything. And I cannot wait to see him in The Accountant too. I'm very stoked about that. So I don't know if this will be the one that propel him, but hey, you know what? Working with Christopher Nolan got Oppenheimer boy his Oscar last year.
Oppenheimer boy.
Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. You know, every January is like a blank slate, 365 pages waiting for you to fill them in. Perhaps it's time to rewrite a chapter that's been holding you back. Life isn't about resolutions that fade. It's about becoming the author of your own life story. And in writing that story, therapy can be your trusted editorial partner, helping you craft meaningful chapters, build resilience, and empower you to live the life that you've always envisioned. Therapy can help you learn positive coping skills, set boundaries, and become your best self. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp offers fully online therapy, making it affordable and convenient. With over 30,000 licensed therapists specializing in diverse needs, you can find somebody who truly understands your story. You can even switch therapists anytime at no extra cost. You know, I often hear from some of our viewers who talk about having some real struggles and challenges over the last couple of years. Well, listen, we commit ourselves to getting more physically strong and healthy by going to the gym. It's time for us to commit to getting more mentally and emotionally strong by getting involved in therapy. So write your story with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Campea today and get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/Campea.
And you know, I always feel that Christopher Nolan, especially like with Oppenheimer, he's hand-picking these cast members. Like, you know, and you saw like when William Devane showed up just in the background in Dark Knight, you know, Rises, I was like, obviously he saw the Missiles of October in the 70s, so he wanted to get him or something. I mean, he's always got the best cast. He's got a great eye for cast. So he must have something special ready for John to do.
And listen, and Nolan is one of many directors who kind of likes going back and working with actors that he has a shorthand with, right? He's worked with Anne Hathaway. He's worked with Matt Damon. He's worked with like several people on the cast. And hopefully this is going to be one of those things where Bernthal can now join that. Yeah. And maybe we'll see Bernthal in future Christopher Nolan movies. But anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Jon Bernthal has now joined the new Christopher Nolan film. And is this going to be the thing that moves him up maybe into that A-list tier status? He deserves to be there. Anyway, whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.